Hi, welcome to Focus and Faith. I am Eva, your host, and thank you so very much for joining me today here on Focus and Faith. I am so excited to have you, and I am excited about this topic that we are sharing today. Yes, we have a great topic, and that topic is spirituality real? Yes, we have been doing Focus and Faith for 2 years now. We are going into year number 3. We are going into year number 3, and I still have people actually wondering if spirituality is real. For you newcomers, go back. Go back to the videos. For the ones of you who have been with me all along and you may have missed some videos, go back. Go back to the videos, because what we've been walking through and sharing on the show is your experiences. And you have been taking notes, you have been given lessons so that you can understand that you are a spiritual being housed in this body having an earthly experience. So we have been talking about this, but again, some people are still wondering. There's still that little voice of doubt in their mind. And so I have had people coming to me or have had general conversations where they have told me things, and I'm like, there you have it. So the wonder is still there. It's like, how are we spiritual beings? I live in this body. How am I a spiritual being? That is what we're going to cover today. So get your handy dandy notebooks out. Get your notebooks out, because we're going to talk about a few things. I'm only going to give you a few examples because I feel like we have talked about this before. And but this time I want to dive just a little bit deeper so you can understand what is going on. Okay? So get your pens, get your paper, get your notebook, use your note phones, okay? And the reason I'm telling you to do this is because when things happen, you can go back to your notes. You can go back in your phone and you will see where you have jotted this down that, oh, okay, this has happened to me. All right, so this is 1 or 2 or 3 or the umpteenth time this has happened, and there's something going on. There's something about the spirituality thing that is going on. All right, so we want to make sure that we are taking notes. All right, so you can understand who you are as a spiritual being, the power that you have as a spiritual being, and we've talked about these, your superpowers that you carry is already within you. But the things that I do want to talk about and to let you know is that those strange things, the unexplained things that are going on around you and that you are taking notice of, bear witness to that. What do you mean, Eva, bear witness to that? How do I bear witness to that? You bear witness to it by paying attention, recognizing that something is going on, okay, and then being able to share it with someone. You are a witness to something that has gone on in your life that felt a little bit like odd or different, and then you share it with like-minded people. All right, not people that's going to cast more doubt within you, because there are people out here that do doubt everything. Doubting Thomas, maybe. But they doubt everything. So the things that you may say to them, may go in one ear and out the other. So it doesn't stay there. So do you have your notebooks out? All right, because I want you to jot down some of the things that you can pay attention to. So I have mine here, and here are some of the things that I want you to start paying attention to. All right, I want you to start paying attention to the surroundings. Okay, that means that I know we're stuck in the house a lot, but you are still going out. You're still going out to the grocery store, okay? You might have to go pick up something from the mall or from the shopping center or something like that, so you're kind of in and out, all right? But when you go in to these places, some of you are still going into work, okay? So when you go into these places, right, notice the energy with the different people that you come in contact or come across as you're walking down an aisle. Okay, stop and notice how they're interacting with each other. Okay, and then you can start to notice a presence, or you can feel energy in that particular area. All right, so just start taking notice of that. Start taking notice that if some of you like grow plants, all right, start taking notice that the more you communicate, talk to your plants. When you go and water them, oh, you're looking green today. Oh, your leaves are so beautiful. Okay, the more positive energy that you speak into that plant that you love so much, watch it grow. All right, watch it grow. Some plants even come back to life. They start to get, bent over and, slumping over. Pay attention when you start to water them. Oh, Eva, I know. I give the plant water and it comes back to life. Not all the time. Just hold on right there. Not all the time. Sometimes they will just continue to die. But you can speak life. Plants feel energy. Okay? They can feel your energy. Okay? So you can speak life and death over pretty much everything in every situation. Okay? So you have, when you become aware that you are a spiritual being, all right, you have to be careful how you use this tongue, all right? For all you Bible scholars out there, the book tells you to bridle your tongue, That means be careful of what you say out of your mouth, because even if you are not aware that you're a spiritual being, even if you don't believe you're a spiritual being, when you speak negative things over your life, and the words start to come out of your mouth, okay? When it gets out in the atmosphere, it's hard to pull it back. Oh, I didn't mean that. Oh, forgive me, Lord. I didn't mean to say that. All right, so we're talking about thinking before you speak. Because when you're aware that you're a spiritual being, and I'm not just talking about those that just proclaim, oh, I'm spiritual. I'm not religious, I'm spiritual. Spirituality is not a proclamation. It is a reality of who you are. And the more you become aware of it, you are accountable. You are accountable for the things you not only say, but what you do. Because your actions are going to speak a lot louder than your words. But we all know the words came before the action. So think about it before you act on it, because of who you are. You have the power in your hands. Your mind is your spiritual power. It is your spiritual power. So you can make things happen. All right. So I want to talk about, I gave some examples before, but I'm going to give a more recent one, because this is what brought me to this subject. Because I still have people that say, oh, I was thinking about my auntie, for example. And I was thinking of calling her. And a day went by and I didn't call. And at the moment I went to pick up my phone to call, the phone was ringing at the same time. And it was my auntie. And I got on the phone and said, oh, auntie, I was going to call you and time slipped by, or, whatever happened that caused you to miss that moment to call. Your auntie is now on the line and she has called you. And she's saying, oh, yeah, I was thinking about you a couple days ago. And I thought, I'm going to call such and such. I'm going to call Eva or whoever you are that this is happening to. So that is one experience. Another experience here recently was with my niece. So my dear niece, she was visiting with me and my daughter, and their family and my daughter's family and I were visiting, and I wore this outfit. Can you see it? It's actually a dress, okay? And it has long sleeves and it has some deep pockets in the front. So I specifically wore this dress because I know she's watching. So my niece, I had this dress on, and when she came in the door and everybody spoke and everything, and she said, Auntie, I was going to wear that dress. I have the exact same dress. I just have it in a different color. And of course, her auntie began to smile and laugh. And she said, no, seriously. And her husband was like, yeah, she actually had the dress on and decided to change it because she thought the weather may be a little chilly out. And so I said to her, of course, follow your spirit. She's like, I know. And then we would have had on the same outfit. And yeah, so I want you to understand, when you first start out understanding who you are as a spiritual being, it will be the small things. It will be the small things that is happening to you that lets you know that, hey, I'm here. Your spirit is saying to you, because you're so focused in this body that you're in, and not all the time have we learned about being spiritual beings. So there are little things that happen. Your spirit will tell you if you've left the keys in the house or your purse in the house, or if you've lost something and you went and looked in that same spot and then you go back and there it is. Okay? So you may have been looking over something. Another experience is with my daughter, is where she wanted to get a new vehicle. All right. And so she kept thinking about, oh, I should go online and look and, kind of figure out what I want. And she decided, okay, I want this type of vehicle, an SUV. And, that might be too much and, those kind of things. But she went on her online and her spirit resonated. So there are signals that resonate within you when you are on to something. Her spirit resonated within her to a specific vehicle. How you know that your spirit is guiding you is there is a strong knowing. It's a sense of knowing that you should do something or you should act on something. And that's exactly what she did. She acted on it, and a miracle took place when she got that vehicle. Okay? I don't have time to go into it right now in detail, but just know when your spirit is guiding you to do something, you are going to benefit greater than you ever have before. Another story is I was watching this video of this family that adopted a kid. And I think I may have talked about this before, but I'm going to talk about it again. And if I haven't, I'm talking about it now. So this family adopted a son of another culture and race. And the siblings were split up. Okay? The mother of this adopted son had been trying to find the brother of her son for a year. And she said she felt in her spirit that she needed to try one more time on social media with this person to get a response, because she had been trying for a year, didn't get a response from him. She went back, tried again, got a response, okay? they were able to make the connection between her adopted son and his brother that he hadn't seen for more than 14 years. Okay, so what I'm telling you is that there is a knowing inside of you when you're supposed to act on something, and you do it, it's because you feel that strong sense is this is the right thing to do. I need to act on this, and I need to act on it now. That's how you know you are a spiritual being. When you start paying attention to your spirit that's in you, that's guiding you. Okay? And we are out of time. We are out of time. Thank you so much for joining me. If you have any questions, if you're still wondering, if you still have doubt, post them here or message me and we can talk about it, because I want you to be very clear. You are a spiritual being. You are having an earthly experience. This is a natural body, and this body you can't take with you. It's going back to the dust where it came from. All right? So when you understand that you're a spiritual being, start recognizing the things that are happening around you, and you'll understand, and that doubt and wondering will disappear. See you next time on Focus and Faith.